Second Thessalonians, chapter 1, verse 11. Wherefore also we pray always for you, that our power will count you worthy to this calling, and fulfill all the good pleasure of his goodness, and the work of the faith with power. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahawashi the Wadi Yahawashi for giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstone who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Aki and pushing the word of sincerity and truth and being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come are each wars, famine, concentration camps, Starfighter, Egypt, the market beast. 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously, the cherubs of the Lord lift up the hopeful like into the chambers. Simultaneously, the cherubs of the Lord shoot laser beams to ungodly and heathens. Rightfully so. I brought this out, the Lord take the course of this video. Just a vessel seeking salvation out of this filthy place, spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Babylon, and all the other filthy customers they have taken upon. Now, right now, the time is 4:24 a.m. Sunday, August 20th, 2023. The hopeful year, all prophecies come to pass, and everything is happening according to plan, according to the Most High's plan, the King of Time. And the Wadi Yahawashi for that there is a Yahawashi there is a true power, because this place gotta go. Everything about it, just waking up in this, waking up in the spirit, a little exhausted, so I kind of went to sleep. When I get to sleep early, I get to wake up a little early and get into the scriptures, watch a little videos, and just probably for like an hour or two. But this verse came across when I was looking up pray always. So this one stuck out. So I stuck with it. And always praying for the brothers, the sisters, the Akim and Akwaf, and always amazed at this, man. Every day, amazed at this. Really amazed, man. Truly. It's like how you say it? It's a feeling, man. Like it's like overwhelmed feeling, and I'm just happy just to be being a part of this truth, and the brothers always in my prayers, from the apostles on down to the elders, to the Akim, and for the brothers I came up with, and we came up under the apostles, and it's been invigorating, and just based upon this truth, right? Just speaking. So I met a lot of brothers across the globe. When they literally, a lot of brothers came down to 34th Street, and I met them. They, because I saw them on video, right? Like the London brothers, a few other brothers that was out there, state to state, wherever. I shook their hand, and we talked, Shalom, and I was like, wow, man, that was an experience. Based on doing the good pleasure of the Yahawashi, I met these men. That's why I always say the why Yahawashi Shah, for giving us the apostle. That was like that was a little bridge. The why we got Yahawah, we got Yahawashi, and we got the messengers, the angels. They giving out the messages to the apostles, and the the um the the message is out. It's coming out there, and for us to be hearing it, the Lord has had mercy on us because He don't want everybody to hear it. That leads to a verse I was just reading. What proves that? I just saw a verse. All right. Because Yahawashi Shah is I was just telling my little one, earlier, well, last night, right, and I was in the morning. I said, should I hear? The Lord has had mercy on us. He has guided us to His men, according to the Spirit. The angels guide us to His men, because that's how you know if the Lord He's dealing with you. He'll guide you to Him. A ton of times He probably poked His toes His way to that moment. And I told her yesterday, I said, this last 15 years has been the best experience of my life. Of this lifetime I've been on earth. All the other things I experienced, nothing measured up to this. All right, so, and in this verse, the word converts there. It says, all right, let's go. Let's get this verse in the blue letter. Just because I'll probably get other verses. All right. Like I said, Yahawashi Shah don't want everybody to get it. Or because if we did, it would be happening. Everybody be doing the right thing. So Salakia. It says right here, this is Salakia, stand by. Hey, Shalom, Salakia. So this is Isaiah chapter 6, verse 8. To prove that the Lord don't want everybody to get it, He sent an angel out, and he asked His congregation, which is the angels, right, that's with Him, right. He said, Isaiah chapter 6, verse 8. Also I heard the voice of the Lord saying, whom shall I send, and who will go for us? Then said I, here am I, send me. And He said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the hearts of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert, and be healed. He said, the Lord told him, he said, go shut their, I don't want them to get, go distract them. They already doing wicked shit anyway. They don't want to come back to me anyway. They want to do all the folly. They want to follow other customs and shit. So when the signs come, make sure they don't get it. You know? Make sure they don't get it. That was the job of an angel. Right? Well, you know, right? Then said the Lord, then said I, Lord, how long? And he answered, until the city be wasted without inhabitants. So, see, and the houses without men, and the land be utterly desolate. So it's gonna have to be all the way to the point where there's nothing left in America, man. This is the soils of America. This is the future. All right? Here we know it. It's gonna. Whew. Like I said, I was just that was the spirit because I thought of that, and then it was like thinking about like Sonetta, Polite, and Apostle Hall was going over, we was watching the video, and about a lot of different camps. They're not getting it, they don't want what's right. They want to coast in this shithole still. They still want to be side by side with our Joshua. And that's something that's been taken away too, understanding your enemy, not knowing your true enemies. Because when you read the script, when you read the scriptures, you can see that we have an enemy. So the Lord took away that understanding, and knowing your nationality, and He took away knowing Him. He got the angels running around here telling, making sure you don't even know Him. Crazy. So in the angel essay, he said in Isaiah chapter 6 verse 11. Then said I, Lord, how long? And he answered, until the city be wasted without inhabitant, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate. So the Lord He don't want you to be there at all. He don't want you to know nothing. He want y'all but I want to destroy these people, man. He's long suffering. All right. That's all I could just think about a verse with long suffering. Until the place be in nobody in the land. Long suffering. Salakia. I don't think that the Lord, He is long suffering. He is unforgiving, but He just don't. He got a number already. His number is set. His number is set already. He got the 1/3 and the 2/3. And Pastor Hall said something yesterday too, which makes logical sense. That there's still going to be people. Is people going to be still left on the earth because not the whole earth is going to be destroyed. Oh, one time somebody said that to me. No, the Lord going to destroy the whole earth. No, the earth abides forever. Okay, just quoting that verse. Do this in Ecclesiastes. The earth abides forever. Is that America is going to be destroyed? All right, that's calling it out. We know the daughter of Babylon is America. It's not Rome. See, people still want, individuals don't want to they don't want to fully grab that this is going to happen. But when you get to understand it and you see it's clear, and it's all the pieces in it's put in place. For examples, Russia, China, Iran, all the ones that's mentioned in Ezekiel chapter 37, all the hold on, so I mentioned it. Just want to see which ones are with. It's named in that roll call. I'm gonna call it that roll call, right? It was just sorry. I was like, come on now, I know it's on. I want to stop. I just want to see something here real fast. I think maybe it was 39. I want to get to the point. I think it was 39. I mean, not, yeah, Salakia. Salakia. Yeah, so this is the roll call. All the ones that's with Russia. Okay? This is the roll call. This is the roll call that the Lord has set against Babylon. All right, it says it's gonna read a little bit of this real fast. Wait, hold on. All right. He said, Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 4. I will turn back and put hooks in thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thy armies, horses, and helmets, and all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them holding swords. This is the roll call. Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them shield and helmets. Gomar and all the bands of the houses of Togarmah of the north quarter, and all his band, and many people with them. This is the roll call. This is the ones that's going to be with Russia, that's going to be going against America. All right? Be prepared and prepare thyself. This is talking to Russia. And thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, be unto them a God unto them. Be thou a God unto them. So that's a lot. Like I said, it's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna be with Russia. Right? So that was my point. If you go into that, you will understand. Like you will see that the Lord. And another thing, they talking about the doctrine. Oh, great, great. That's a distraction. That's how you know that somebody got briefcases. Um, Vocab was hanging out with Sonetta. Vocab probably gave Sonetta some money. I'm just saying, man. I always see briefcases and cash being handed in my dreams. You know. So people got money, man. They ride around Mercedes Benzes, man, while people ain't got nothing. You know, they got um everybody got their consolation. You know, and the Lord don't want them to get it. That's how you know. It's another reason. It's another thing. If they understand prophecy, if they understood, they would have never took the bag. They'd have been like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna wait this. I was saying this yesterday. I said, I was speaking to my little one. I said, I could have been, I think I'd have probably made it through the doors, but it would have cost something else. So the Lord gave me, he said, all right, I'm gonna give you, unless you learn all this, or just get to the height, and then you're gonna see, I'm gonna show you what I'm offering. That's how I feel like that was the game plan of Yahawashi shot to me. That's how it was presented to me. He showed me, he let me in, like he showed me all these you know, because I was how you say I was making money on the street selling my music. I was making a pretty good penny. You know, probably, you know, just, you know, I don't know, I could have, you know, I had a lot of offers. You know, I didn't really think I could do it though, but just being inspired that someone's like, yo, man, you good at this, man. You should go. So I really wasn't trying to get into the industry. I always tell my boy, like, nigga, I ain't trying to get in the industry, bro. I'm not trying to be with these other rappers and shit. I don't want to be signing up. I want to get some money. I just need some bread. You know what I mean? Whatever. Some days I made like $1,200 a day. You know, selling CDs. So what? The CD game changed. You know, I was always telling. I said I didn't want to be with them. And the Lord kept showing me certain things. I was started working at certain places, and shit was being revealed that way. It's even happening today. Like things is being revealed to me. Like you can't make this stuff up. This is not a coincidence. This is all spiritual. Right? Everything is very spiritual, bro. And I've learned that. That's something I've learned. Like, and I truly believe the Lord took the spiritual veil off my head and He revealed it to me. He said, yo, look, you want this? He showed me what this world was and is and how it's going to end. There's an end to this world. Then he said, look, this world that's to come, there's no end to it. There's foreverness. I'm revealing this to you. And I do believe He sent the messenger, the angels, to reveal this to me. And I've been converted. That's how I'm looking at it. Like I've been in the, hanging out in the streets, doing, things in the streets and always getting out of a situation that I was in. That was not no coincidence. That was serious mercies. Serious types of mercy. Lord, He preserved me in all my situations. And I feel like that was a healing process, and that was him. That was Yahawashi converting me. Right, like I read in this verse right here. He didn't make my ears fat and heavy. He gave me the true understanding. He put me around the apostles. I was saying the other day too, I was telling my little one, which is a grown one now, but. And it was very spiritual how, when I was, always taking her to school, and I was always seeing this other individual who used to be a part of Great Millstone, out where I live, way out here, 3 hours away. How ironic! I never knew that. I never knew I was going to see him. I would see him, and I would hear this voice in my head. Go ahead, go ask him. That's him. That is him. I say, no. I don't really talk to, but I've heard this guy speak before, and I said, not. And then when I saw him one day, it was a week before I came back down to New York camp. And some said, go talk to him now. So I went up to him, like, boldly, like, and I was like, I said, don't I know you? And he looked, he said, from where? I said, Shalom. So when I said that, he said Shalom. So I was like, Yahawashi, and I was like, yo, you was with Great Millstone. He's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, what I'm saying? I'm still part of Great Millstone too. So I said, I know your brother. And then I was like, we was talking for a minute. And then when we departed, and then I just heard, now, go back down now. And that's what I heard. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not crazy because I would have been probably in an asylum a long time ago. But I've been being in the truth has been a game changer. You know? And I truly believe, even from there, before when I first got into the truth, it was just like a sequence, tons of events that led me out to prove that this is the truth. And that was a game changer. And I remember like yesterday, I was like, wow, Dwight. And I always say it to this day, Dwight Yahawashi for all my guidance. And I truly believe that this is what he's pushed me to the right direction. And now this is it, 2023, and I'm still going at it. This is powerful. So, hey, the Lord do have mercy. I was just going to read a verse with that. Did I read the other verse a lot? I ended up talking. Lost my path. Yeah, so we read about the roll call for the ones that's going to be with Russia, right? And he was going to go into the word convert. No, we don't get that one. It's a lot, yeah. Long suffering. Yeah. And we here now, man. Yahawashi is showing he is showing the righteous the way to him. Yeah, so I had a verse right here. Numbers chapter 14, verse 18. The Lord Yahawashi is long suffering and of great mercy, forgiving iniquities and transgression, and by no means clearing the guilty. See, visiting the iniquities of their fathers upon their children unto the third and fourth generation. So the Lord will get you. He said remember Amalek. And this also goes for his own people. Marking his prophets, not listening to the prophets. You know? So we have a clear opportunity here, man. You know. So lucky if I'm all over the place, but it was just yesterday, I was talking to my little one, and we was after work, and I was just like, all right, she's, this during this pandemic, man, we've been, it's been, the Lord has had mercy, bro. Like, I was telling her, I was like, listen, it's the reason why we don't be around a lot of individuals. Time, the King of Time, has told us why. Yahawashi is the King of Time. They have told us. Patience come with time. Having patience, you gotta deal with you gotta have time, you gotta be patient, you gotta wait for it. You gotta suffer everything out. And then I'm telling y'all, Yahawashi is real, bro. Psalm to the 86th verse 15. But thou, O power, art a thou Salakia, but thou, O Lord, art a power full of compassion and gracious long suffering and of plenteous in mercy and truth. So the truth has been revealed, man. I truly believe that I have to go by this, through the spirit and through the spirit of Yahawashi, man. I have to, and I know, actually the Day of Atonement is coming up, right? And I truly believe the Lord is speeding us up to get to a point in this, so preparing us. I believe he's preparing us for the next stage, the next glory. Because during our next glory, we have to go through another situations, another ordeals. So the Lord's preparing us. So as we go through these every time a High Holy Day come around or the New Year starts, right? Which starts around how you say they got they calendar, right? But I'll start March. It starts the spring. It's the beginning of the year, so to speak. So I forgot how you say it. So we are every time a new year come around for us, it's a new time, a new thing. Every time the Day of Atonement comes to Passover, during that time, and then boom, things happen during that time. New things blossom, new things grow, new things occur. We're gonna have a glorious life when we do get this kingdom, man. It's gonna be non-stop of gloriousness in front of our enemies, man. In front of our enemies. Right? So the Lord has revealed the truth to us, man. Right? And everybody ain't getting it, man. Like, nobody else watching around shine for this, bro. Because I just keep saying it. Like, every time I get to say my, I told her, I said, listen, man. I said, listen, we had to get the Lord got us away from people. It hurt me more to not be around certain people. It did. But realizing that I had to deal with patience, learning these words, patience means suffer. I'm always using these words on other people. So I have to apply it to myself every day. Suffer. Patience means to suffer. Be humble. Be charitable to the brothers. Do what you can. Be an example. Follow your examples. And I truly believe in myself. I've done this. I'm looking at it. I analyze myself, and I know every day. You get up. You look at yourself. You examine yourself. Like, are you really doing this? Are you really doing this? And then, lo and behold, Yahawashi shot. Behold, he gives you the answer. So it's like this is a holy conversation. I was probably all over the place, but being disciplined comes with this great responsibility comes with great discipline. Salakia. So kind of long-winded. So I'm just gonna end this video. So we just read a little bit of that. We got a little bit of that one, and we gotta be happy that the Lord did. He opened our eyes to a little something. To got us away from. This is the greatest thing ever, bro. And, So all these other conversations is not going to get us salvation. But it is to know, and it's for edification's sake. And every time somebody comes up with a conversation, the apostles on down, our elders and our Akim always break it down and we go over it. Everybody go over it. What, we got to hear this again? All right, now we're going to let's talk about it, but we're gonna add our other topics into it. This is what's happening. So yeah, this proves it too. I sound like closing under my tabs. It's a lot right here, but I'm just gonna end this video. I didn't mean to be long-winded, but just in the spirit, I hope it was edifying. So yeah, I'm gonna read this one again, ending with this. Because the Lord did, he revealed his words to us through the prophets. He gave it to the messengers. Messengers came. Because it says in the verse, I do in Revelation, that the angels came down with the message to the prophets. If I'm not sure, but Salakia. Maybe I'll find that verse in another video. Just rolling in the spirit, holy conversation. This is 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 19. We have also a more sure word of prophecy, whereunto ye do well that ye take heed, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place, unto the dawn day, and the day star arise in your heart, and that's Yahawashi. Knowing this first, that no prophecy of the scripture is of any private interpretation. This is not one man's thing. This is Yahawah's thing. For the word, for the prophecy came not in the old time by the will of man, but by holy men of Yahawah, Yahawashi, speaking as they were moved by the Holy Spirit. And that's what happened. This is a Holy Spirit, man. This is a holy conversation. These things we go through is for the truth. For Yahawashi sake. For the Yahawashi sake. And the body Yahawashi for it, man. So that was just a little something. I was about to say that was clear. Salaki for talking in between, but just a little holy conversation. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahawashi, the water Yahawashi, for the apostles and the elders. It's a great millstone. Shalom to the Akim. Shalom.